What up, guys? So we're at Jack in the Box now. I just finished ordering. We got the Nashville hot chicken poppers. It's a new menu item that just came to Jack in the Box, I think April 7th or something like that. Essentially though, if you guys have been watching the videos, especially the Padres vlog on the review that we did at their stadium, I hinted that we're gonna come to Jack in the Box. For those of you that don't know, Jack in the Box actually started here in San Diego way back when. And I thought, why not show some love to our original restaurant that went from a small business to now a big business. But to be honest, for those that don't know, Jack in the Box actually just recently announced that they're shutting down over 200 restaurants across San Diego. So I figured, why not come before it might be gone forever. But who knows, maybe it'll be gone for a reason. But we'll find out and see if that reason's valid enough. So let's go ahead and order. Just got our Nashville hot chicken poppers. Let's go ahead and open these bad boys up and see how they are. Ooh, okay. We got some mixed fries in there with the curly fries. That's what we like to see. Not as hard though. Pause. All right, enough of the fries. Let's actually try these chicken poppers and see how they are. Again, I can't handle spice well, so hopefully Nashville hot is just in the name and it's all talk and it's actually not that hot, but let's see. Got the ranch just in case to cool it off. First nugget, I gotta say, there's not like much crunch to it. Maybe that's breading, maybe that's frying, but like you could just tell that chicken's good. Chicken tastes amazing. Honestly, chicken's juicy, but it's more the breading, I guess I'm a little more disappointed in. Chicken's actually better than I thought it would taste, but the breading just doesn't have like that crunch to it, which I guess like if I want like Nashville chicken, first thing I think of is the breading and how like crunchy and crumbly it is. I feel like that's part of like the aesthetic of going to go eat like some Nashville chicken. And I know like these are supposed to be like Nashville like hot chicken is what it said, hot chicken poppers. And actually on the menu sign it says like made of 100% real white chicken. The chicken does taste real. Like it tastes authentic. That not complaining about whatsoever. Again, it's more like just the crispiness. And honestly for a guy that can't handle spice, we're gonna do this one with no ranch. Not spicy at all. It was like a small little kick, but as a guy who genuinely can't handle any spice, like I can't put salsa on my tacos. Like I guys told you last time, like I can't even eat hot Cheetos. So if I can't eat hot Cheetos, but I'm putting this down, the spice isn't there. But for me, I'm fine with that. For you guys, if you guys like spice, you guys might want some of that. I guess the best way to describe it, it tastes a little sweet, if anything. Like, have you guys ever had like the lemon pepper from like Wingstop? I guess that's like the closest comparable thing I could think of. But like it's not spicy at all. So mild, I think would be like the closest thing. But even then, it's like not even, I wouldn't even say it's mild. It's like less than mild, whatever that would be. If you know what that would be, put it in the comments, but definitely not Nashville hot. On that note though, like to me, that's not a bad thing. Personally, like I said, I don't like spice. So I could put these down and not like be like my mouth's burning. I don't get how people like spice, because like you eat spice and your mouth's like hot the entire time, and like it's all you're thinking about. You can't even enjoy the actual flavor. Versus this, like it's like more Swedish. I'm enjoying the flavor, I could eat it, and I don't have to be like, oh my gosh, my mouth's hot the entire time. And then to talk about the fries, like the curly fries that come with it in the box, same thing. I guess like the chicken, it's like soggy. I feel like it could have been fried a little longer, a little sturdier. Like I said earlier, the fries are just flimsy, right? You can't catch McDonald's fries being flimsy like that. And for me, like, I know some people are like, oh, sweet and savory. Oh no, I'm a salty guy. I love salt. Crave it. Like when I reviewed the hot dog, one thing I said, salty, right? Like I love salty. These fries, like they're good. They're curly fries. It's different. But even then, I would still prefer McDonald's fries over a curly fry. They're just harder, saltier. Pause. So as you guys can see, I kind of like mucked it down. But one thing I want to point out is like you see the sauce that's meant to go on the nugget poppers, and it's like there, but like I feel like the actual poppers themselves aren't drenched in it as much, and maybe that makes the difference of it being sweet and like spicy. I don't know. It's good though. Like I said, it's good. I just feel like more of that sauce would help it be like wet. You know, like when you eat a wing, you want it to be like juicy. You want it to like be wet. You don't want it to be like I guess they have dry rub. So like if you're into that, you're into that. I just figured for me, that sauce is pretty good. So I wouldn't mind if it was like a little more saucy. Last nuggie. So guys, we just finished our Jack in the Box review. We had the Nashville Chicken Poppers. They were okay. Like I said, they weren't crispy. I wish they would have been. They were a little more sweet than spicy or hot, which personally I love. If it's a Nashville chicken, you would want it to be crispy, bite it, but it was still juicy. And for that, we give credit to Jack in the Box. Not as good as McDonald's, but you know, they do what they can. They do what we can. And I guess to answer the question, what do we rate the food? Considering that Jack in the Box is closing and they're like losing locations, let's rate it out of closed locations. I would give it 3 out of 5 closed Jack in the Box locations. So maybe not all of those 200 locations need to be closed. 3 out of 5 is what, 60%? Times that by 200, 120. So maybe instead of 200 locations, only close 120. But on a serious note, hopefully people that work at Jack in the Box don't lose their job and they can go work somewhere else, like maybe a better fast food chain. But overall, hope you guys liked the review, and Decent Dubs out. And you know what, guys? Since we're on the topic of chicken, I feel like next time we gotta try a real chicken place. So stay tuned for that.